Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I got for you today is another Glutenburg, my last of my Glutenburg beers that I got down there in, at the World Market in Murfreesboro. These are, I did the Glutenburg Gold, the Glutenburg Red, and today, since I did the red, I think it was last Friday I did the red, I have, I've been to Gatlinburg, been to Panama City Beach, Florida. I made a review, a couple of reviews in each one of those places. Some of them I hadn't posted yet. But anyway, I've got the Glutenburg IPA today at a 6% ABV, brewed with millet, buckwheat, and corn. Gluten-free craft beer. This stuff is imported from Canada, Montreal, Quebec, and imported by Total Beverage Solutions out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. This thing has 320 calories, 0 fat, 10 milligrams of sodium, and 30 grams of carbohydrates. Government warning, all that kind of good garbage. Ingredients are water, millet, corn, buckwheat, hops, sugar, maltodextrine, lactic acid, calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, and yeast. So this has got a few more ingredients than the others did, but it's still gluten-free. I paid $3.50 for this can down there at the World Market, and it's what we're going to try today. Now, the other two gluten-free brews I did from Glutenburg were pretty good. They were decent brews. IPA, I'm kind of interested in what this one's going to taste like. Brewed with some different things. Let's see what we got here on a Friday's R4U. Looks like it's going to be hazy. A nice frothy head on that thing. Goodness sake, look at that. Y'all, I'm in here in my in front of my beer wall today. I am actually recording this last night. I'm recording this on Thursday night, and one of the reasons is I have a new grandson named Sawyer, and I was going to do my beer reviews today outside, but I wanted to see my grandson. So I went to Murfreesboro, where my daughter's family lives down there, and one of my daughters, and went to see my grandkids. I've got she has a 9-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. So I wanted to see the grandkids today. So I went down there and spent about 6-7 hours in Murfreesboro. Instead of doing beer reviews today, I went to see some grandyoungins. But anyway, so I'm doing this at night, and it's dark outside, so I ain't got no choice but to do it in front of a beer wall. And actually, I don't know if y'all have seen it or whatever, but I actually did a podcast and a collab beer review with my buddy Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews on YouTube. He invited me to his podcast and to do a collab with him, and had a real good time doing it. And I did it in front of a beer wall here, so I thought it'd be good to do another review here since I'm can't do it outside. This is a hazy brew. It's a pretty gold color. I can still see images through it a little bit. But yeah, it's a little bit hazy. Let's get a whiff of that head, see what it's like. It's got a little bit of a hop aroma coming off of it. It doesn't say what kind of hops are used. And the hop aroma is not very strong. I can detect it, but it's not very strong like some IPAs are. Millet, buckwheat, and corn beer in an IPA, which is interesting, I thought. So let's get a little taste of that head here. Pour a little bit more off in there. Yep, getting a little bit of hop presence in the nose. A little bit more hop presence in the flavor of the head than in the aroma. It's got a little bit of a piney hop note to it. and a good bitterness in the finish of the head there. I like bitterness in beer. Oh, me. Now this is a 6% ABV. I'm going to try to get it all off in here before I taste the body of it. The flavor of the head is pleasant enough with the piney hop note and a little bit of bitterness. It has a different texture. Is that? I don't know if that's right. The flavor in the head is I can detect the piney hops in it, but it's different. It's a I don't know if it's a little bit milder. That's not the right word. I don't know. Dadgummit. Glutenburg IPA. I don't know. The flavor of that head is just a little bit different. I mean, I can recognize the hop flavor. Now, I can't see any images at all. Now, dadgummit, I should have given the can a little bit more of a swish than what I did. I can't see any images through it at all. Now, it's just hazy. But it's a pretty hazy gold color. So, this Glutenburg IPA is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do, brothers and sisters, to pay your own way. Support yourselves and your families, just like I do. Cheers. Wow, that's pretty good. It's got a nice bitterness in the body. I'm getting the piney note in the body, not overpowering. It's not overpowering at all to me. It's just a nice piney note, and man, it's got a good bitterness in it, a real good bitterness in it, and I love the bitterness in beer. If y'all don't like bitterness, you won't like this one. Well, because it's there. It's nice and pronounced. Millet, buckwheat, and corn. And I'm kind of getting just a little bit of the corn flavor. It's kind of hard to depict, or I don't know if that's the right word or not. That it's kind of hard to taste. It's there, but it's kind of masked a little bit by the bitterness and the piney note that's in the beer. But I'm getting just a little bit of the corn. Now I don't know what the crap millet and buckwheat taste like, so I couldn't really tell you one way or another on that, but I'm getting the good piney note, I'm getting the good bitterness in it, and a little bit of corn. It's it's refreshing beer, easy to drink for me because I like those flavors. This would probably be too much for some folks that don't really care for bitterness, and that don't really have a leaning towards piney IPAs. You probably wouldn't like this one. But to me, this is delicious. I'm going to score this one an A. It's good, and it goes down easy. It's easy to drink. It's got a good flavor to me because I like the pine, and I like the bitterness, and that little hint of corn that I'm getting. This is really good to me. Yeah, I'm going to score this one an A. I've had better IPAs, but to be a gluten-free, I don't have any complaints. Hey, chew! Dadgummit. I must be allergic to the... I'm allergic to the gluten-free. Ooh, that sneeze come out of nowhere. But this one is good to me. This is to me. I didn't think I would like this one as much as I did the blonde or the red, but I actually like it better than either one of those. It just seems to have a little more bang for your buck flavor-wise, in my opinion. And I bought all three of these at the same time, give $3 a piece, $3.50 a piece for the cans. I like this Glutenburg IPA better than the blonde and the red. Just seems to pack a little more punch. Alright, y'all. That's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds. Love and appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.